All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more MGS2. We finished up the dog tags. So I'm pretty sure I just have like the last couple boss fights to go through. And then I have 2 miscellaneous achievements to go back and grab on the tanker real quick. And then the big boss run and we're done. I say that like it's not a lot, but compared to how ridiculous this 100% is in terms of just the amount of things you have to do, we're pretty close. We're pretty close, all things considered. So yeah, that's the plan. I guess I'll just get her open, get her going. Because once we're done with this, we get to move on to everyone's real favorite game in the series. And by that, I of course mean Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Everyone's favorite. Everyone. The undisputed. Why did it open like behind everything? I saw it back there. Okay, I was like, what? What just happened? Nothing, I guess. We're fine. Playing MGO2 right now? Are the servers still up for MGO2? I would have thought they weren't. But are they still up? I swear, like, I know that the original MGO is not up anymore. I know that much. Private server, okay. That makes sense. I was like, you can still just hop on and play MGO2? Dog tag viewer. Just one more time, just because I want to see it. I've earned this. We've all, you know, we've seen that we got the rest of them, but the extreme tab. That is so nice. That's very nice. I never want to have to do that again. For the record. The dog tag grind is a no from me. That is just a hard no. I don't know why they made it so long. Okay. Like, it would have been perfectly fine if it was the sort of thing where, like, you know, each soldier in the game has a dog tag. You gotta collect them each, right? That's fine. But each soldier in the game having their own unique dog tag specific to every difficulty is a whole other criteria. Like, oh yes, play through the game while holding up and getting a dog tag from every single soldier in it 5 times. In both the tanker and the plant, mind you. But yeah, I know Twin Snakes has them. I just don't think Twin Snakes will be as bad because it's a shorter game. Plus, Twin Snakes has a lot less completion stuff in general compared to 2. Like, there's just way less on the to-do list for Twin Snakes by comparison. Sweet Jesus. Really gotta be locked in for this. I guess I didn't even need to hit his knee. Oh. Come on. Oh shit. It's fine. There we go. Son of a bitch. Oh, I hit him in the face again. I didn't have lock on or anything. Oh my god. Work with me here, man. Jesus. Just trying to make it impossible. Oh, son of a bitch. I almost didn't see those. What's your plan now, big man? Oh, sweet. That's 4 down. Oh, that's not hitting anything. I just have to hit him in the face. And he does the one attack that covers his face up. Twice. It's 5 down. Which am I the least looking forward to? It probably would have been Twin Snakes, but that was, or sorry, not Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes is fine. It would have been Snake's Revenge. That's what I meant to say. But we're already past that. I had to relive that misery already. Ghost Babel was unexpectedly awful for 100%. Might have actually been worse than just needing to replay Snake's Revenge. It probably was. Other than that, I don't feel like there are any that are going to be like bad beyond this point. I had heard 2 was really long. And yeah, sure enough, this is an insane completion time. Oh, the bad one. It's unfortunate. Oh, I'm out. This has just been much more of a time investment than I thought it would be, despite what I had heard warning me. I just didn't think it would actually be this bad. But like, holy shit, it just never ends. Yeah, I made a mistake. God damn it. Back to the start of the Ray fight. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, hello, Jess. So I guess I should just use my ration now. Okay, I do have one. After I said it, I was like, if I have a ration. I really don't see it getting worse than Ghost Babel or MGS2 beyond this point, though. At the very least, MGS2 is very good. Which has made it easier to play like 100 hours of for this. Oh, fuck. I guess bleeding doesn't really matter if I can't die from it. I'm gonna be one shot even if I heal it. Portable Ops is extremely jank from what I remember. Portable Ops really isn't bad. I don't think that one will be bad at all. Ooh, actually, for completion, the Acid games are probably going to be really rough. Bad guy.
Right.
He's the big guy at the prison.
Right.
Is his name Brutus? I think it is Brutus. It means you're almost through Act 1. You know how long that campaign goes, Jess? How deep that game goes? Might even be better if I just don't tell you. That's the first, like, big, like, real boss outside of the tutorial. Isn't it like 10 acts or something insane? It is 10 acts of the campaign, yeah. And then you get to maps, which is where most people are like, this is where the really fun part is. I like going through the campaign about as much as I like doing maps, but most people think the maps are way better than the campaign. But I guess I'm also just more of an ARPG player in general. You know, back in my day, I played Diablo 2. Okay. Stop that, you big bitch. Oh, I never ate my ration. Has a configuration for each act. Detailed. I've been doing my PoE 2 stuff, like, by act, just because it's easy. Ooh. I should have dodged. I don't know why I didn't. But PoE 2's campaign right now is only 3 acts. So it's a little different. There's going to be more by the time the full game is done, but just current... What am I doing? Currently, it's only 3 acts of the campaign.
Right, come in.
I can't imagine how people are going to feel when they do expand the PoE 2 campaign, though, because right now, most people's biggest complaint with PoE 2 is that getting through the campaign takes too long. But to be fair, a lot of that criticism is coming from people who have played like hundreds, if not thousands of hours and just want to go to maps and start blasting through them. How did I do so good on the first one? And then just have 2 shit shows immediately after. Why does it always go like that with hard boss fights? Like, always. Your first 1 or 2 attempts are always like your best, and then you spend a while doing significantly worse, and then eventually it comes back. You learn enough to be able to do it. But why is that the first couple are always the best? Just because you're more careful? I thought I would get him in time. That was a mistake. Shit. Man, that thumbstick is sensitive sometimes. Wow. I'm about out of stingers. There we go. Doesn't feel too long so far. No. I feel like most of the PoE 1 acts are roughly the same length. Yeah. Act 2 is a bit longer than 1. Act 3 is about the same as 2, probably. That's so horseshit. The camera whip.
Right, respond. Right, Raiden.
God damn it. I should just go that way. Never mind. I thought I was going the shorter way there. I have no idea what I'm doing with the settler thing, though. Oh, the settler thing is the current league mechanic in PoE 1. Like, that's the current expansion, basically, that they're running right now, is the whole settler camp. I like it. But I don't know how people generally feel about it, but I like it. Oh my god, there were more. Shit. I was trying to just hit him in the face before I dodged. Knee rockets. Yeah, who saw those coming? Oh. Whoa, that actually hit him. No, not the face. Okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Son of a bitch. Is that gonna hit? Sure is. Follow-up's not, though. I don't even know how he shot there. That was some sketchy shit. 1 second he's stunned. I look away for like a moment, and then he's just shooting. Patience. Patience is gonna be the key here. E-rocket, yeah. Son of a- I got face lasered. Ow. No lock on. I'm so locked in. We are so gaming. Whoa. There. It worked. Somehow. Is that 9? That's 9. Almost halfway. Almost. 9 down, 11 more to go. Son of a... I don't like being there. That's halfway. 10 down. Oh, fuck. The laser is the worst one.
Right, respond.
The laser is when you get close, isn't it?
Right in.
Because I was like, how do I know when the laser's gonna happen? I think it's when you get close to them, they whip it out. That laser was fast. It's always fast. That's why I'm like, how do I predict the laser? Because I can't react to it when it comes out. I have to know that it's coming. And I think it's just if I get too close, they're gonna do it. So I should just avoid getting that close to them.
I got the minute
Preferably.
in the west.
I bet you do. I believe you. Hello? The fuck? They really don't call it extreme for nothing. Gotta give them that. Although this is probably as extreme gets. It really wasn't a struggle all that much. Well, Fat Man was a little rough. Fat Man's a little hard on extreme, definitely. Ooh. But nothing has been this hard on extreme up until just now. Fuck. Ha! Ha ha! I did not want to hit him in the face. He's gonna jump up. Okay, no laser. Oh boy. How many rays are there? There are 20. And they come in packs of 5 as far as the numbering goes. So like the first 5 are gonna have the letter A at the front, and then B, then C and D. And once you've cleared D, you're done. Or I guess if you clear 2 of E with D5 still in. But 20. Seems super unnecessary. I have no idea what you mean. You're telling me that fighting 20 Metal Gears in one go with 1 ration is excessive? Anthrax, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I have no idea what you could mean by that. Cool. Shoot it. Oh, it absolutely hit him. But I did not get any damage. But I saw the blood spray and everything. I don't know why I didn't get it. Is this still tags? We have to finish this playthrough. But this was finishing the extreme dog tags, yeah. But to be able to like save and then go in for a fresh run for Big Boss, we have to close out the whole run. Well, not to save, but to be able to reset it on the same save file, we have to close out this run. Going for that follow-up. Laser might... Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to get close to them because of that laser. Oh, for fuck. I missed. No, don't lock onto his... Son of a bitch. The crosshair did go over his face for like a second, so it locked onto it. halfway again. I almost don't even want to say it out loud. Fuck. There goes my safety net. $11. Is it him? The camera just whipped to that one. Knee rocket. Son of a bitch. What? Why did that deal no damage? Why am I getting cheated out of my damage, Kojima? What is this? Shit. Oh, 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 I didn't. That works. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Raiden, come in.
Why?
Raiden.
This would be a lot faster and easier if Raiden just used his sword. Raiden doesn't know how to use the sword yet. He hasn't studied the ways of the blade. We're stuck with this shitty stinger. Oh. What was the lore of him learning how to use the sword properly anyway? They talk about it in 4. He like went off to the Arctic or some shit and found like an old sword master who trained him, something like that. I only vaguely remember that lore. He hasn't done that VR training. No, he's done plenty of VR training, just not the sword kind. Unfortunate. Sword Master in the Arctic? Yeah, it's something like that. They explain it in MGS4. I think only in like a codec call? I don't remember. I don't remember if it was in the codec or like a main cutscene. It sounds like something that would have just been a codec though. My safety net's gone already. That's fucked up. Discovered Rose was pregnant, started doing side quests. As you do. He was like, shit, I'm gonna be a dad. If I want to learn how to be a cool cyborg ninja, I gotta do it now. Went out and did that shit. That's definitely how it went. Don't you have rations? No. Because on Extreme, the maximum capacity for rations is 1. And I think there are only like 3 in the entire game. many days of MGS2 has it been? Too many. Way too many. They made this 100% way too long. And not like the good kind of long either. It's just so much busy work for this 100%. Just waddle away embarrassed. That's the best part, isn't it? We're not even destroying the Rays. We're just hurting them enough for them to retreat. Ooh. Finished it 2 weeks ago, and I think I'm good on ever coming back to do the achievements. The achievements are just, it takes so long because it's just so much stuff, and a lot of it is just kind of grinding and repeating the same activities over and over. And then to cap it all off, like you have the giant challenge at the end of the big boss run, assuming you leave it for the end and you don't start with it. I've left it for the end because it's way more exciting for stream to end on it than to start on it. Save the big boss run for the finale. Is Silent Line still the worst, or has MGS2 dethroned it? No. As far as Armored Core goes, what's it? Armored Core 5 is worse than Silent Line. But even that, yeah, well, yes, this is worse than that. Yes. Why are you saying ope? What are you saying ope for, chat? What is ope? Made me think stream died. Because you died? Oh. If we ended on VR missions, viewer retention. It would be bad. VR missions was miserable. Or were miserable, yeah. Hey, Raze, do I get to play the game at any point? Thank you. And we're back. I have but a moment here. God damn it. I do not get to play the game. So it's official. I do not get to play the game. I'm not worthy. Bro, my brain, like legit, I like shorted or something there, and I didn't recognize the beeping until right before I had to dodge. I thought I was safe to take a shot there for some reason. I just didn't realize that the continued beeping meant there were more missiles. What the fuck? I was spamming square and it wasn't shooting. Get back to you in 5 to 7 business days. 12 missile salvos later. I'm still waiting. Oh. We're going at a decent pace right now, I guess. Maybe I should just stop bitching. Beat you to the knee rockets, bitch. No knee rockets today. Shit. I deserve that. No. Son of a... It hit him! You guys see that shit? What the fuck? Game is tired of letting you win. I took too many victories. I didn't even notice you were up here. Bro, I saw like the little edge of the wing question mark like come into frame. I had no idea he was up here. I didn't hear him jump up. I can't wait to do this fight again. Oh, the game is tired of doing this, so it is now letting me win. I thought you just meant because I was absolutely clearing the rest of the 100%. You know, at a brisk pace. Obviously. Oh my god, I'm getting lasered. Holy fuck. I'm so lucky I didn't. And the fact that you have to do this with basically no damage taken because of the lack of rations is fucking ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, fight 20 Metal Gears and just don't get hit. Get good. That's halfway. That's 10 of them down. take it. Damage is damage. Sweet. 11. I didn't get damage on the other one. Damage is still damage. That's 12. Shit. I feel like I'm back at like Promised Consort Radon right now. Just doing this fucking long ass fight where like if I get hit once, I'm basically done already. That might as well be GG if I get hit once. Son of a bitch. I hit him without the lock on. I took a little bit of chip damage, but that, if a knee rocket hits me, I'm dead. If the laser hits me, I'm dead. I'm not dead to the laser. Turns out I was wrong on that one. I apologize. Now, if anything hits me, I'm dead. $14 down. In one-shot territory. Maybe I should heal the bleed if I have the opportunity to. Purely because the machine gun exists. I could survive a machine gun if I healed the bleed. No lock on needed. 16. I'm not gonna be able to heal it. Shit, I missed. Holy shit, I keep getting him before he can get the rockets out. Oh, I saw it coming too. I fucking ran the wrong way. God damn it.
You all right? Raiden?
God damn it. You said redeems like plural? Or is there more than one? Okay. How many do you have to kill? 20. We were at 16 there.
I done forgot because of Puzzle B.
Stop looking. Oh. Those just one shot, even with my full health.
What's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
This does not bode well for Big Boss. Big Boss is not a mode, per se. Big Boss is an end of game rank that you can achieve. Very specific criteria, very, very difficult to get. But the Big Boss run will also be played on extreme, so this difficulty. And I am allowed to save my game a few times. And I have pretty much come to the conclusion that I'm going to place my saves right before boss fights every time. Because the only part of this game that I really struggle with at all is the boss fights on extreme. Like, even the boss fights pre-extreme, no big deal. But suddenly on extreme, just with them dealing so much damage, me not being able to heal, I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm not dead? And in some cases, like, Fat Man, the boss is just straight up getting mechanics that they didn't have on the lower difficulties that are like exclusive to extreme. So I've basically just been like, yeah, I am going to drop all of my saves right before a boss fight. That's where I'm going to use them. My tactical saves. Because like the stealthing around the plant, that is the easy part of the run. The whole like, don't get detected, don't kill anyone, that's the easy stuff. It's the not dying to the bosses that's the hard part. Son of a bitch. Why did I not get damage on that one? The fuck? Why does this happen? Why do some of my rockets just hit and get no damage? Whoa. I'm about out of ammo. Shit. Of course. Son of a bitch! Let me kill you! Oh my god. I'm choking. Haha. That's what you get. I'm out again. Oh my god. Stealth build has a hard time with bosses. Yeah, I spec'd all of my points into stealth. Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking far enough ahead. Should have put some points into boss fights, for sure. If only I had known. Now I gotta do these really difficult levels. Some of the hardest in the game, actually. They've got 4 things on them. 4 thingies right here, you can see. See, like, why? Why did he just not go down? How many of these? It has to be 20 in one run. If I die, it resets. We go back to the start of the fight when I die. But it's 20 on extreme. Bring me back to normal where it's like 5 and they don't insta-kill me. Please. Bring me back to normal mode, Kojima. I don't want to be here anymore. I didn't get the lock on with that sweep. Shit. I think I swept too fast. Oh my god. Crow Vulcan, thank you for the sub. I couldn't find it in chat. Woo! Oh my god, I dodged that? Holy shit. Oh, wow. God bless Stinger lock-on sometimes. Holy, that was an awesome shot. I got so risky for that for no reason. Like, knowing damn well that if it didn't work, I would have just been dead. That was really dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Oh. No, ride it. Fucking shit, he laid down. He laid down. I panicked.
Right, come in.
In my panic.
Riding.
God damn it. I held the dodge button. Raiden decided it was a good place to go prone. I got time. What? No damage. Damage that time. Thank you, Kojima, for being generous. The Phantom Stinger is becoming all too common in this fight. It looks like it's real. But when it connects and you see the blood spray out, just no damage on the health bar. I've learned that if I shoot a little bit, that was too far before. Yeah, but yeah, a little bit before the lock-on is available, I can beat them to the knee rockets every time and prevent them from using them. I just have to keep the timing consistent. Oh, he covered his face. Oh wow, I was way early on that one. Stop covering your face up. God damn it. It's especially easy when I'm not getting salvoed at from the ones on the edges. I can just stun lock them into it with the right timing. Good trick to pick up. Especially for Big Boss, that'll be a huge trick. Huge Ray tech to remember. Oh, okay. That's really cool. Mostly just because it's so consistent and it does work like every time. And it's so helpful, obviously, to just like lock them out of attacking. Oh. Okay. Way early. I'm surprised I didn't get lasered there. At least I stunned him. Huh? Not the Phantom Stinger again, dude. What the fuck is happening? I thought the Phantoms came in like at the end of the series. That's 10. Stupid bitch. Get Ray teched. Get stunned. Game is cheating. Again, what's new? For the shades. Damn, really? Is it? It's already been 15 minutes? Man, just one attempt at this fight takes a fucking eternity, huh? $13, by the way, for anyone trying to keep count. missile. Phantom. Shit. No. Oh my god, how lucky am I? Like, seriously, how lucky can one person be in a situation like that? Oh, 18. Fuck me sideways.
Right, respond. Right, Raiden.
God damn this fight. Why? Why is it like this? God damn it. Stupid. Kind of worth it. Fuck these guys. But stupid. Holy, that was so risky. Yeah, don't laser me. Stupid bitch. I got the stinger tech. I figured it out. How many achievements do you still need? We need like 2 miscellaneous ones and then big boss and we're done. The 2 miscellaneous ones are both sending Otacon pictures on the tanker, by the way. The ghost and the guy in the underwear. And Big Boss. Well, also, I don't have the Pacifist Run achievement yet, but that will happen with Big Boss because that's a 0 kill run. So we're doing them both in one run. Oh, I didn't need to have the sunglasses on anymore. God damn it. Oh. No, that's fine. I didn't want to live anyway. Have they been on since my redeem? Yes. I forgot to take them off. Shit. I don't know what I was aiming at there. Ooh. My hard-earned troll coins. Well, see, those were the Twitch ones, which the people who know that those are the easy ones to get. I wouldn't say hard-earned. Those ones are easy. Oh shit. Need the headshot. Setting them up and timing it right by just sitting right in front of them and learning the little two-step animation makes this go so much faster. And it still takes forever, but it's a considerable increase in pace for this fight. Oh, I can't do it now. When the game allows you to do it. It's the other thing. There's a salvo incoming, you don't get to do it. But when it works, it's a beautiful... The setup is just incredible. I'm so glad that I spotted that. Because I did it by accident once, and I was like, wait a minute. Can I just time it right to lock them out of being able to do anything? And yeah, sure enough, as long as no one else is shooting at you, works every time. Shit. Waiting for this camera to flip around. Oh. And for the other one to attack. What'd I say? I'm not gonna be able to heal this bleed. Worth it. Play it slow and steady instead. Ah, shit. God damn it. Right as I say it.
Right.
I panic dodge.
Right.
Get myself killed. I wasn't keeping track of how far in I was. Just found a Beardathon screenshot. Hey, don't tempt me now. Although, the Beardathon would be much harder to keep going for that amount of time. But I think about it from time to time. Doing it again. You look like an old rabbi. When I went to like a big get together for my high school class a few months ago, one of one of the guys there who had seen it was telling other people about it and describing it as the Professor beard. He was calling it Professor Chol. Shit. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking hate the laser.
Raiden, what's wrong?
So
Raiden!
difficult.
Raiden!
So difficult. Can finally give us our 10K sub stream. I never promised anything for 10K. Don't even. Don't you even. Son of a bitch! Oh my god, my brain didn't process that again. Sometimes, like, I hear the beeping, but I think I'm safe when I'm not. I'm never gonna get to play the game. Oh, I ran. Just take my life at that point. I hadn't even killed one
Raiden,
yet.
Come in. Raiden! Raiden!
Could at least give us Get Good. I told you Silk Song has to come out. Them's the rules. Trying to play MGS3 right now and it's kicking my ass. Why is it so hard? 3? Well, it's kind of hard to stay concealed in 3. But if you get spotted and you're having a hard time, even on like normal, here's what you do, right? You just run straight into the enemies, do the flip move. That's it. Rinse and repeat. You will not die, and everyone will get knocked out. MGS3, unless you're on like extreme, is really poorly balanced in the player's favor. Because there are just a couple tools in there, along with like how little the enemy bullets actually deal damage to you, that make that game way easier than it's supposed to be. Ah, shit. Really? I'm dead serious. Like, you won't die if you just do that. Shit. It is harder to stay hidden in MGS3 though compared to 1 and 2. But whenever you get spotted, you can just run around and flip move everyone and you'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. I'm just trying to stealth everything and failing. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Can we just... I got double machine gunned. There we go.
Raiden, respond.
But yeah, the stealth is
Raiden,
harder.
Raiden!
Don't go too far away, or the Rays will use their rockets. Is that how it triggers in the early part? Because when they're up on the platform, I would way rather they use the rockets than the slam or the laser. The rockets are much more easy to dodge. Much more easy. They're much easier. But is this how, or is that how this part works? Or if I'm close, they'll use the machine gun? No. Immediately, one of them fires a salvo. Oh, God. Fuck the laser beam, dude. God damn it. I hate that laser beam. I'll play it out. Mama didn't raise a bitch. Double laser beam.
Raiden, come in. Raiden,
Isn't it a water jet? I think it is, yeah. But You know that's a laser. But thank you for the follow on Twitch, Sean. Yeah, well, also, speaking of MGS3's balance, along with the enemies dealing so little damage to you when they shoot you, and the flip move just being like an instant takedown on normal mode, and I think on hard mode too, getting shot and then healing the damage back over time is also how you increase the size of your health bar in 3. So, like, not only does doing that just get you out of pretty much any bad situation in the game, but it also then makes it even easier to get out of bad situations later on because you have more health. It's rough. The balancing in MGS3 is questionable for sure. They unintentionally, because it definitely wasn't intended to be that easy, but they definitely unintentionally made it like baby's first Metal Gear difficulty-wise. Because even the bosses, you just stand in front of them, shoot them, win like 8 times out of 10, I would say. A couple bosses are not gonna let you do that, but most of them you can do that. The final boss, you can do that, which is incredible. That's how I beat the final boss my first playthrough. The little like head whip movement. Ended up dodging the rocket, fucked with the tracking. I did not hear him come up. I just got lasered in the ass. Like out of nowhere. That's fucked up. I'm literally... Okay, you're about to fight the end. And you're still struggling with figuring out the stealth. MGS3's stealth just wants you to play a lot slower, I feel. Because, like, I feel like with 1 and 2, once you learn the level design and just get a feel for, like, the core mechanics... Wow, my stinger was equipped. You end up hitting this point where you're just, like, running around everywhere, and in the case of MGS2, like, doing cartwheels and shit, and no one is aware of your presence at all. MGS3, I never felt like that. Oh my god. Which is a perfectly fine approach, by the way. I honestly, I probably prefer it that way in terms of like being a stealth game. And I kind of like that the series takes both of those approaches, where there's like the super fast and stylish stealth in the first couple solid entries. But then like MGS3 and on, fucking laser beam, god damn it. MGS3 and on, they really try to slow you down again, which I can appreciate. Although Peace Walker is like one of the most fun titles in the series, and I can hardly even call it a stealth game, to be fair. Peace Walker is like crouch walk as fast as possible at your enemy and use tranquilizer gun, the video game. wish I could control my camera in this fight. This is one of the few times in like MGS 1 or 2 that I'm like, I wish I had camera control so that I can look around the ring and see all the rays freely. Because every once in a while, the camera is just shit in this fight. Ah, shit. It's fine. Just a tiny little bit of damage. I can make that work. Ah, shit. He jumped up too fast. Please let me do the setup. Don't salvo me. Shit. Laser. Oh, not the laser. Taunt. Laser. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, he was gonna laser there. I do not fuck with that. Let me play the game. I'm dead. The stinger was in my hand too. Oh my god. The timing.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Shit. Camera locks onto the weakest ray. Is that right? Why? Why no stun? That's horse shit. So like here it would be the one on my left. Oh yeah. It's crazy that they're so quiet when they jump up if you're not looking at them when it happens. Oh my god, I didn't eat the ration at the start of this run. Whoa. Oh, I shot way too early. Worked out. Shit. I try to shoot so early when I'm just going for the headshot because of that attack and the fact that it will cover up the face. I try to get ahead of it. So the one on my left. Okay, yeah, it seems like that is consistent. That is a good tip. Holy moly. The worst part is that this whole fight probably isn't real. Just some weird VR dream sequence. Here's the crazy thing about this whole scene, right? It has to be real. Like, legitimately, Olga dies in this room. So, and she stays dead. Like, after that, she gets shot in the head here, and that is where she dies in the story. She never comes back. She's dead. So whatever is happening in here, whatever this room is, it has to be real. Unless we're gonna get some crazy, like, Olga was dead the entire time theory. This room would have to be real. Which only makes it weirder. Because it would be way easier to explain if it was like, okay, yeah, it's just some weird, like, VR construct that just is not explained or established whatsoever. It would be so much easier to explain it that way than to accept, like, no, this room has to actually exist somewhere in Arsenal gear. Apparently. This is somewhere inside of Arsenal, as far as we're aware. The AI is playing along for the most part this time. It's crazy how much of a difference it makes when it does. Yeah, I can make that work somehow. I pulled that out of my ass. Isn't Arsenal supposed to be super massive? Yeah, but like when you see it from the outside, shit. It doesn't seem like it's large enough for this space to make sense. Doesn't the pause menu tell you? It calls it the Arsenal Gear Rectum, but that text is just a carryover from the room before, like where you fight all the Tengu with Snake. So we don't really know what this room is. There's an entire YouTube video. Was it Max? I can't remember who it was. But someone did a whole video trying to pick apart what this room actually is. And I don't think he really reached any solid conclusion on the matter. What does it call it? It's Arsenal Gear Rectum. which is like the entire area that this section of the game takes place in. Because like the tunnel where Raiden and Snake meet back up is called the Ascending Colon. And then the room where they fight all the Tengu is the Rectum. And then apparently this is also the Rectum. Oh, the laser.
Raiden, come in. Raiden.
Maybe Raiden's just fighting demons? No, again, this room has to be real. Because things that happen in this room have like real world implications that carry over for the rest of the series. Everything that happens in this room really did happen. Whatever the fuck this room is. I don't know if Kojima knows what the fuck this room is, to be honest. God damn it. Why do they just sometimes not deal damage? Like MCC? MCC's hit detection is fine. It wasn't for a bit. With Halo 2's PC port had crazy hit detection problems. But that's like the only time I remember MCC's hit detection being really bad. And it was weirdly only Halo 2 Classic. Anniversary was fine. I already used my ration? Yeah, I did. God damn it. Oh, the laser is just so horseshit.
Raiden! Raiden!
It's like a dry dock. I don't think it is. I don't know what the fuck this room is. It's inside Arsenal. Because it's clearly not the ocean. Like, we're clearly not standing on top of Arsenal, because the scene after this, we're standing on top of Arsenal, and it looks nothing like this. You look at Arsenal from the outside, and it's big, but it doesn't seem like it's big enough for a space like this to just exist within the middle of it. It's such a weird room. Like I said, there's a whole ass YouTube video dedicated to trying to break down what the fuck this is, and he couldn't even really figure it out. Shit. See, that's where I wish I could, like, freely move the camera. It's the one instance in this entire game where I say it. Presumed to be as big as Manhattan Island? No. You literally see it crashing through the river. It's not even as wide as the river. The Hudson. Whoever's saying that is exaggerating it like crazy. It's nowhere near that big. It goes under a bridge, that too. It goes under a bridge. And yeah, oh. I forget that it's like a little bit of a sweep forward. It looks like it's just in one place relative to the camera. God damn it. But no, it's weird. The scale of this room and the scale of Arsenal from what we see make no fucking sense. Unless it's one of those situations where like Kojima in like a guidebook or something said that Arsenal was the size of, I say Kojima. You know what I mean. Unless it's one of those cases where like Konami in like a guidebook or something said that it was the size of Manhattan Island. In which case, they could say that, but that clearly just doesn't match the scale of that we actually see in the game. What the fuck? Why no lock on for the face? That was weird. I think it's a smaller room, just a projection. I don't know. It's such a bizarre room. I feel like it's just, I don't think we'll ever have an explanation for this room. No matter how much we try to dig into it, I don't think there will ever be like a reasonable explanation for what this room is. Come on. This is a boss arena room just in case Snake shows up. Ah, yes. The Patriots were really thinking ahead. They were like, Snake might come. If he does, we need a big chamber where we can send in all the rays and kill him. A nonsensically large ethereal chamber in the middle of Arsenal. We need one of those. Like, this room genuinely feels like the sort of thing you'd see out of like COD Zombies. Except you don't have like all of the weird like multiverse and like you know, weird like space-time dilation shit to just easily explain whatever the fuck you want to do in Metal Gear. At least not yet. Come on, Konami. Make a new Metal Gear. Have it confirm that Survive is canon. I'm waiting. A real Metal Gear. A real new game. Do it, cowards. Make Survive canon, and I will never say a bad thing about Konami ever again. That would be the funniest shit ever. Bring Metal Gear into the multiverse. Could you imagine? Metal Gear's wacky enough without like genuine multiverse antics brought into it.
Dog VTuber.
Wonderful impression, False. Thank you. Remember the snake tail? I forgot about the snake tail. They're in this game. There is like a genuine multiverse side story, and it's crazy fucking wacky. It is so wacky. What if Survive was directed by Kojima? People would probably still hate it, but it would still have, or sorry, it would have way more supporters than it does currently. But I don't think it would be like a widely loved game just because Kojima was on it. It still probably would have been a not great game. Likely just the blame of like the game being what it was would have been shifted to Konami, like corporate, rather than to Kojima. But because he was on the project, you wouldn't have the whole like, you know, kicked him off the team and turned his IP into this thing. Even though he was probably about to make a zombie game anyway. He had been hinting at it a lot, like for years prior to getting kicked out. And he did like kind of, sort of zombies with that one unit in the Phantom Pain. Obviously they weren't like zombies, but they were weird and zombie-like. Is the best way I could describe them. Someone help me with the name. Is it the Skull Unit? Is that right? The Skull Unit? It's been a minute. Oh my god, I'm standing in the Stinger pickup while firing. The skulls, yeah, okay. See, I know my Metal Gear, mostly. You'd fucking hope so after how much I've played of it. You'd really fucking hope so. But it could be one of those games like PoE, you know? People with hundreds of hours in PoE joke when they don't know the answer to like a question and they're like, oh, I don't know, I've only got like 700 hours played. You're gonna have to ask someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Which is a funny joke because it's true. Jess asked me something just yesterday where she was like, what does this abbreviation mean? I had no idea what it was. Jess, did you figure out what it was? Speaking of. Animate Guardian. I thought it sounded like a skill abbreviation because I was like, I don't know anything like general systems wise that's AG. Animate Guardian makes sense. I haven't heard it abbreviated before like that, but that makes sense. Probably just like in a build guide was writing it so many times that he got sick of it. Started abbreviating it. 2,000 hours but don't know anything. PoE is seriously one of those games where you play thousands of hours and you still feel like you're learning. Which some people will hate. That's like one of the most appealing parts of the game for me, is that I can still be like learning and discovering new things 1,000 hours in. Part of the appeal with PoE for me. Sweet. No way. Okay. I thought I was getting hit by that. Shit. Huh? I didn't even kill number 20. That one was number 20. I didn't even finish him. Is it damage based? 20 health bars worth of damage. It is health based. Okay. The game was just fed up, gave it to me half a health bar early. It's like, okay, you've done enough. We'll give it to you. And now we do the big skip. Was Cole stuck on this for the whole stream? No. No, 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 no. Of course not.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
No.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupt.
You see the Minecraft movie has become the biggest video game adaptation sales-wise? Really? More than the Mario movie? From, what, like a year ago? 2 years ago?
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Come on. My Mario Party skills. Come on. Oh god, I'm slipping. No, no.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Chicken Jackie. Minecraft is the best-selling game of all time? I guess so. Like, it kind of makes sense. It's Jack Black.
They were no.
Like, I was talking about it just, what, a day or two ago?
Solidus.
I'm genuinely considering going and seeing the movie with, like, a friend. Literally just to laugh at how dumb it is. And, like, Jack Black just looking at everything and being like, this is a crafting table. Flint and steel.
All I want
The Nether. Like, I feel like it would be such a funny movie to go see with, like, a friend and just laugh through it, right? A friend who has played Minecraft, obviously. Who would also get how stupid it is. Because if they hadn't played Minecraft, then, like, yeah, Jack Black would actually be explaining everything to them as it went. But if they have played the game, then it's just like, oh my god, why are they explaining what everything is?
Right.
It was a fun movie theater experience, although in some theaters people have been throwing popcorn and drinks around and being assholes. I haven't seen any of that. I saw people like, I saw one where the chicken jockey scene, people were like up on their friends' like shoulders and like jumping up and down, screaming and cheering during like the chicken jockey arena match, the fucking cage match. And I thought that looked hilarious. Even though every British person seeing that video is gonna be like, oh my god, why are American movie theaters like this? I can't believe they go to the movies like this. This is just the average American movie theater, isn't it?
Die. What's wrong with you?
Hold on, let me heal my bleed, Solidus. You bitch, I rolled into the fire. Didn't take damage though. Holy tracking. Valkyrie got cut from it due to her speaking up about Momoa, allegedly. Huh? Speaking up about Momoa, I haven't heard anything about this. This is the first I've heard that she was ever supposed to be in the movie. About him being mean to crew members. Really? I feel like I've always heard that he's like amazing on set. I feel like he has like a glowing reputation in Hollywood just for being a solid dude to work with. What do I do with those? What happened to the tracking on those missiles?
Is that the best you can do? All right.
When he uses the rockets, flip into him. Haven't heard about Valkyrie, whoever it is. She's a streamer who, over the last couple of years, has kind of consistently found herself at the center of a lot of drama. Like, genuinely, I feel like it's every couple months with her at this point. Maybe he was being mean to some crew members, I don't know. But I feel like from what I've heard, that sounds out of character. I didn't hear that at all. It says that a false quote played. I didn't hear a fucking thing. Oh, I heard that one. That one was quieter than the game by a lot. She used to play Among Us. Yeah. Flipping into him is how you avoid the tracking. Another good tip. Still balancing? Well, there's like 30 quotes in it. So yes. And False's stream is so fucking quiet. Slightly better now that I told her that her stream was quiet as shit. Still a little quiet, but it's fine. I can't go louder. It's because of your Go XLR setup. You have it mixed lowly. Because like my OBS stuff is at -10 to get this volume false. Your Go XLR setup is really quiet.
Let's go.
Son of a bitch. This is troll at -10? Yes. Yes, it is. Believe it or not. This isn't liquid. I'm talking about liquid.
This is where it gets interesting.
I thought Pokey was in more ish than Valkyrie. Aren't they roommates? But
Nanomachine.
I would say it's about the same between the two of them, to be honest. Why don't you use rations? If only I had rations.
What's wrong with you?
The thing about Extreme is you get like 2 or 3 rations for the entire game. Something like that. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but it's 2 or 3 for the entire game.
Oh, what? That's it? Oh, right.
Not anymore, I don't think. Since the Foosley drama. What was the Foosley drama? Was it the Noah J thing? Was it that she knowingly? Yeah, okay. They all moved out after that? Oh, I knew they were roommates. Why did they? Come on, you bitch. Son of a... God damn it. Ow. His shit just comes out so much faster on this difficulty. The side steps are harder. So remember all the OTV Rust server BS? I don't know anything about the Rust server. Son of a... I got set up. He knew exactly what he was doing. What was the Foosley drama? Okay, so big YouTuber Noah J 456, COD Zombies guy originally, but now just a bigger YouTuber in general. but that's where I heard about this. There was huge drama in the zombies community with one guy getting outed as being a PDF, if you will, and all that. And then as part of that, he basically came out with a response where for 10 minutes, he was bringing out receipts trying to be like, no, I swear it's not true, but a lot of his receipts were not great. But in the latter half of that, like, statement video that he did, he basically just started airing out the dirty laundry of the entire rest of the zombies community. Like, any dirt he had on people, he threw out there. Because he was like, if I'm going down, everyone else is going down. Fuck you guys. And one of those things was that big YouTuber Noah J got divorced from his wife a few years ago, who was like very well liked in his community, in his content regularly, and then they randomly got a divorce. He outed that the reason they got a divorce was because Noah J had cheated on her with popular Twitch streamer Fuslie, who knew that he was married and everything, but still slept with him anyway. If I'm not innocent, then no one will be. It was crazy. And that blew up on Noah and Fuslie pretty big. Because everyone was like, what the fuck is wrong with you two? But that whole situation was insane. Because even then, like I said, the receipts, right? But the receipts were kind of wonky. The thing with the receipts was he was like, no, this girl was not underage when we were dating. Well, okay, she was, but it was like Romeo and Juliet, right? Like she was 17, he was 19. But he regularly, like in their messages, was saying things like about her being underage and how into it he was, that she was. And he's like, I'm not actually a PDF file. I just have like a kink for that sort of thing. So that's why I was messaging her stuff like that in her receipts. And it was like, wait, what? What is that argument? What? Crazy, crazy statement. And that's where I'm like, that situation was wild. Because he did have receipts. He was like, she wasn't underage. She claimed that she was like 15. And he was like, no, that's not true. She was 17. And he had receipts for that and everything. But the fact that the defense was like, no, she wasn't, but I just have a kink for it. So that's why I constantly talked like that. Is crazy. That is actual, like, insanity. That was his, like, defense, I guess. I don't think that's as good as he thinks it is. It's really not. It's really not. Oh, shit. Because the messages were wild. I want to say them out loud, but, like, YouTube will probably flag them if I do. Because, you know, the automated subtitles and stuff, the automated captions are basically how they monitor keywording and stuff for that. So I don't really want to say them out loud, but they were insane. Like, he was really into acting like she was super underage. Even if she wasn't, he was real into it. Genuinely could have been okay if he had just shown proof that she was 17 and been done with it. Well, no, he couldn't have been, because she was the one who originally put out all the screenshots of him saying the crazy shit. So he had to address why those screenshots exist. I'm just letting him kill me at this point. That's so much damage so early. But for that to be the, like, I guess, what defense do you have? That's probably better than anything else he could have come up with. But, because there really isn't a good defense once those are already out there, right? Like, how do you get out of that? You really don't. But still, just, I don't think that covered his ass the way he thought it was going to. Right? I have to actually block on this difficulty, which is crazy. On every other difficulty with Solidus, I've never needed to use the block mechanic because you can sidestep everything. But here, he's aggressive.
Let's go.
He was being a creep and she was looking for a spotlight by exposing him. Well, there was a, but neither he nor his ex who was exposing all this were good people. Because on top of that, he also was like a bad abuser, like really bad, like physical abuser. So it wasn't even just the weird age thing. They're both garbage. Yeah, it was, that situation was insanity. And then him, you know, he was like, well, there's no way out. Let me just take every other creator in the community down with me. Anyone I've got dirt on. And even then, some of the dirt was apparently made up. Like some of the things he said about other creators, he had no receipts on. And no one else in the community would verify. Everyone else who was like there for this or that would be like, no, that's not what happened that day at all. It was weird. Like he tried to make up some stuff about like, well, this guy also cheated on his girlfriend with her sister. And everyone who was like at the party where he claimed that happened was like, no, he didn't. What? What are you talking about? It was a crazy situation. That was amazing YouTube drama. Just some of that drama that is so insane that even if you don't like drama, you kind of have to be like, what the fuck is happening, dude? It was a shame that it was in such like a niche community.
Good work, Jack. This is where
What happened to Dr. Disrespect? He's in prison. He's not, no. He streams on YouTube now, but they won't monetize him. At least last I heard. I haven't heard anything about the doc in months now that I think about it. But the last I had heard was he had done like his third application for monetization on YouTube and they just wouldn't give it to him. Like they're allowing him to stream on YouTube, which is probably more just like a guideline and policy thing. Like they don't have any real grounds to ban him necessarily, but they just won't monetize him. Oh, son of a bitch.
ready to give up, Jack.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Shit. Oh my. Oh, the fire. Yeah, I thought it would kill me. Oh, he has been remonetized? He got monetized in January. Why wasn't he jailed? I'm pretty sure what he did still counts as a crime. There was some, like, apparently the way that the courts saw it was, I think it's hard to really gather from like all of his rambling about it because it was normally not very coherent, to be frank. But I think from what he said, it was something about like in the state that he lived in, she was below the age of consent, but in the state that she lived in, she was of age. Because in some states, the age of consent is 16. So because of that, like his defense was able to get the charges dropped. But then apparently that, like from a lawyer review that I watched of it, he was like, no. Like that could be what happened, but that's not what should have happened. Because apparently once it crosses state boundaries, you stop using like state law as a metric and you just apply federal law, which is 18.
Take this.
So it's kind of a weird, like, I don't even know what the fuck really happened because none of it is public enough outside of just the shit that he rambled off, and who knows how much of what he's saying about it is accurate, because obviously he's gonna make it seem more, positive in regards to him,
What's wrong with you?
right? Like, he's gonna make it look better for him, obviously. Why do different states have laws in America? Because have you seen the size and population of a US state? There we go. Stance break his ass. Sort of like the EU, yeah. Like, each state has its own local government and law and everything, because just by not only like the literal like land size, but primarily like population wise, we are like, each state is about the size of like your average country. So each state kind of has its own locally appointed government that the federal government does oversee and have some authority over, but most political matters in the US, at least as it will be like local to you, are more what your state legislation says than what federal government says. Us having our own flags and yeah, each state has its own flag and everything in the US. Ow. Ow.
Let's go.
The Minnesota flag got changed last year, and it fucking sucks now, by the way. I don't know why we changed it. I genuinely don't even remember the reason why they wanted to change it. But we changed it, and the new flag fucking sucks. The new Minnesota flag is so lame. How did he block that? Like, seriously, sometimes in this game, I'm just like, what the fuck did I just witness? Shit.
Ready to give up, Jack?
Certain states actually have their own defense force. This is also true, actually. For those that didn't know, if you don't know your US lore, that is also true. Fucking shit.
Take this.
Also need day, month, year. The reason that we use the format that we do, I've mentioned this before, it's because in the US, in American English, when you're saying a date out loud, you don't say like, what's the date today? The 7th of April. In American English, you say April 7th. So when we write dates, we write it like we speak it. We write month, date, year. still stupid. Your language is stupid. Fuck you. Oh. Ah! Okay. Oh. At my job, we do year, month, date because it's what they use in Taiwan. Really? I've never heard of year, month, date anywhere. You talk their language? No, I don't. It's literally like classified differently. They're largely the same language, but American English and I think it's genuinely, what is your guys' English called? What is your distinction? Like, what is the term for it? Because I always say like English when I'm talking about British English. It is called British English. Okay. I was like, I know that I always just say English and people know what I'm talking about, but like, that's not what it's officially called. I was trying to think of it. Proper English. Royal Majesty's English. False, can you find me that video, please? You know the one. The British one? Thank you. I need it. Actually, like right now. Thank you. Ow!
Let's go.
I don't need it right now, but like if you could find it in the next, you know, few minutes or so, would be handy right about now.
Quit playing around.
This guy on extreme is fucking tough.
Take this.
I've never struggled so much with a Solidus fight in my life. The Rays and Solidus for the finale really kicking into gear on this difficulty. It's crazy. And as I'm saying it, he does that shit. Slow walks up to me, misses his one sword swing. While I'm basically standing still.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
Is he using lethal blade earlier? Yeah, but I need to practice with the non-lethal anyway for Big Boss. There's no point. I need to just get used to doing it this way. Ah, I got set on fire again. Fucking hell. Kind of works out because it hit stunned me there. Gave me some iframes. Am I dead?
What's wrong with you?
No. Okay, block, just don't block. Do I know that video? Something about pudding? Something about pudding? But the guy with the weird ceiling. Wait, what? You just wait. She'll find it and send it. Just give her a minute.
Let's go.
Shit.
Is that the best you could do?
It's English and traditional English? No. It's either American versus British English, or if they're doing parentheses, it'll just be like English US, English UK. And to be fair, I only know American English because I see it specified more often. because more stuff on the internet uses it. And I guess just in general. English has kind of become the lingua franca, and it's specifically the American variation. Granted, they're close enough that either one works. But in like writing and stuff, they more commonly use American. And they more commonly teach American English outside of the US now too. Which I get, because it's got to be a lot easier to learn once you take all those extra U's out of every word. And incoming Brit. Brace for it, chat. The BUD uniform makes fire go away faster? This is the first I've ever heard this. Why has no one mentioned this until now? What? What is this random benefit? Ow. Oh, is it like you just hot swap over to it? Okay, because changing your model will just get rid of the fire? Is that what you're saying? Shit. Holy tech. That's crazy talk. Are you serious? Sent it when you die? Thank you. I needed that video. It's important. Oh, he swung twice. God damn it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's on TikTok? Hold on.
Have a burger.
Gotta do the verification. Okay. Ooh. Let me just log out of TikTok on my computer. I'm still gonna be able to watch it, right?
Have a burger.
I don't want to dox IRL friends.
Have a burger.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay. I got it. Oh, it was on Facebook, but okay. Chat, Brits, listen. I need you to understand that this is what you sound like to us, okay? When you talk about, oh, with the proper English in it, this is what you sound like to us.
Have a burger the size of my head, please. And then if you could just deep fry that.
By George, I could really go for a bowl of banana fish pea soup. Oh, God, I'm salivating just thinking about it. Nice fruity fish bowl of peas and banana and sardines. Sardines, banana and peas. I'll have me a big bowl, please. Very good.
Have a burger the size of my...
Just thinking about it gets me every time. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh. It's beautiful. That's how I remembered what you were talking about. What, the ceiling comment? I figured it would work. False always picks out the strangest things. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my god, the finkin' delivery was perfect. Just beautiful. But False, as I'm saying that, is like, you notice how weird his ceiling looks? Look at his ceiling.
Let's go.
I actually guard broke him and didn't get hit there. That's crazy. Son of a bitch.
Is that the best you can do?
And no, obviously, we know that there are regional accents in Britain. It's just that we fixate on the southern one, because that's the one we hear the most commonly. But like, if you want, we could talk about northern England accents too. Outside of London, you guys all sound funky. And even then. It doesn't make no difference to me what accent we're talking about in the UK. They all sound funky.
Take this.
Will be my accent. God bless you.
Let's go.
Getting told that I sound posh, so yeah. It's the singing in that video too. That video is so good. That video is so just unexpected the whole time. Like the first time you see that, he just keeps going and it progressively gets more insane. I love that one. What does he even say about the food? Like, the accent and the delivery overrides what he's even saying at a certain point. Like, at the beginning, I was with it, and then he just lost me. He was singing something about, like, banana fish pudding, or what? He lost me. Completely. Oh, I was up against the wall. I was more, like, I was looking at him. I didn't realize that I was in such an unfortunate spot.
Ready to give up, Jack?
Salivating, just thinking about it. The little jingle. Such a wild video. And you know what? You know what, chat? I would like a burger the size of my head. I would. You put one in front of me right this instant, I'll eat it.
Is that the best?
All of it. I'm not gonna feel good after, but I'll eat the shit out of it. Just stand and keep blocking. Can you block the elbow? I figured it was just one of those unblockables.
Let's go.
Like that. Shit.
Let's go.
Big Bang Burger Challenge. Google it. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to Google this. The only unblockable I remember is the double sword. Is it really? I thought he had more.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a Persona thing. There. Wait, no? Not there? There. Right? Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, no? There. There.
This is where it gets interesting.
Which accent is the worst? I'll go first. French. Newfie. Newfie accent. Yeah. I like French accents. Hold on, just stand and block, chat said. Oh my god, that is so dumb. You're telling me I've been overthinking his mechanics that much this entire time? That's just been blockable. Always. Oh my god, and he just keeps coming right back into it. I didn't realize he was such a glutton for punishment. Come on. I bought Genki? Really? Good book. I started with Genki 1 and 2. Great books. You know what the word Genki means? You learned that one yet? Ah, fuck.
Is that the best you can do?
But no, the Genki textbooks are so good. It's not actually arrived yet. It means good. Which is why I laughed after I said good book, and then just it hit me.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
You guys ready for the unskippable credits?
Today is the day I
Those
met
two
you.
boss fights took me the last 2.5
That's it.
hours. It is the good book. Whoa. Whoa now. Not the good book. Don't get them mad at me. Don't even. It is a good book. It is not the good book.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
Them.
He said all living things
I say that
want their
like I'm not
genes
one
to
of them.
live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our
Do you guys know that False actually had no idea?
to teach that to our children.
I would stick on.
Speaking of, because at
About
least
the environment, our ideas.
some
our
people in chat knew, right?
poetry.
Because False didn't until like maybe less than a month ago-ish. I don't remember. Like a month-ish
We'll tell
ago.
them everything together.
Is that a
Had no idea
proposal?
about what? About me being
This is
Christian?
for your ears
No clue.
only.
She had no idea. Like wholeheartedly, genuinely, she was like shocked. Like legitimately shocked. I can't imagine why. I just figured that she would have known. I just thought she would have known because I feel like I mention it here and there. And granted, I know. Everyone, the first time they hear it is like, wait, what? But she was actually like, wait. Like, actually? I'm like, yes. What do you... Yes. I thought you knew. I've met plenty who you'd not be expecting to be reading the good book. It's a good book. It's the good book. Also a good book. Do you leave your basement on Sundays? No, I'm not. I don't like the church.
I walk by myself on the streets below. And
My reaction is just that shot of Saitama saying okay to the final boss. No, I've like never had good church experiences, so I don't.
will bring sun or rain. Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye.
Do you think learning Japanese with Ramaji first is better? Hell no. The first thing you should do when learning Japanese is learn how to read hiragana, katakana. Those are your first two. You can do them both at once. I like thoroughly nailed in hiragana and then picked up katakana, because what happened then was it took me like a few hours to be able to read hiragana, and it took me like 30 minutes to be able to read katakana. Because once you learn the first alphabet, and then the second one is just different characters for all of the sounds that you've already learned, then like, not gonna get mad at me for jokingly calling people heretics? No. She says knowing he streams on Sundays. I do often joke about the Sabbath though. Which I don't know why I do. Just, I'll say random shit. That's not true. Like literally just yesterday, I was talking to a buddy about, I didn't work out yesterday morning. And I was like, man, I hate not getting up and working out because I don't feel as like on the ball throughout the day if I don't start by working out. Like starting with a workout just fires me up and carries me through like the whole day. Even if I got shitty sleep. Like, I'll just work out and I'll be fine afterwards. So I always feel off on days that I don't. And I was complaining to him. He's like, why not today? And I was just like, well, I don't work out on the Sabbath. It's the day of rest. He knew I was joking because I say stupid shit like that all the time. Depends on the type of person at the head of that branch. Even then, in like more Protestant branches that I've been to, well, I guess it's just kind of different because they don't have like as formal of like a hierarchy as say like the Catholics or the Orthodox will. But I guess you could still say just whoever is running that church, whoever the leadership at that church is. But no, genuinely, like my experience with any church leadership I've ever encountered has been just awful. Just the sounds, but with English alphabet. Ramaji makes you better at speaking and understanding, which makes it easier to learn. No. If you can't read, you're gonna have a much harder time learning. Absolutely. You need to be able to read. This is a language where beyond the very beginning stages, you will not be able to find material that's not in their writing system. You just won't be able to find that. You need to be able to read to like actually make progress. I'm a Pope Francis fan, to be honest. He's just a swell guy. He seems fine. From like what we see, he seems fine. He seems pretty chill. He had like an anime mascot. They made an anime mascot. He seems chill. I'm sure he was a goner for a second there. Who, Pope Francis? The Vatican's anime mascot thing was great. It was so funny. Like, I genuinely couldn't... I thought it was a shitpost at first. Like, I actually could not believe... I need to look it up again just to see it. On my phone. I'm letting the credits roll. I don't want to stop them. This shit takes forever. Anime mascot. It just doesn't feel real. Like, It genuinely does not feel real. It's not even like a crazy mascot, but it's just like, who came up with, oh my god. Oh my god, that's insane. I'm looking at a piece of art of of the Catholic Church's anime mascot, like cuddled up with Jesus. This is fucking crazy. This is insanity. Yeah, no, it really doesn't feel real. This is wild. This is so crazy. As someone who wants to play Kenzan, I think kanji is the most important. Well, kanji is the most important, I guess, in terms of like, you will not be able to engage with good immersion material, like actual native speaker material, if you can't read kanji. And kanji will take infinitely longer to learn than hiragana and katakana, but I also think that when you learn hiragana and katakana and you learn the syllables that make up literally every word in the language in the process of doing so, that also helps with kanji. Because like, when you're learning kanji, the good kanji resources will use furigana, which is writing the kanji pronunciation, the reading, in hiragana. So being able to look at furigana and actually be able to read it is super important for learning kanji as well.
Passing on your genes.
I think there is literally no reason to not start with hiragana and katakana,
Through speech,
because there's
music,
so many benefits to starting there
seen, heard,
and so few benefits to not starting there.
joy and sorrow.
Like you could say, yeah, you can learn like words
That's what I live for.
faster if you pick them up in Ramaji instead.
We need
But then like,
to
what
pass
good
the
are the
torch.
words? You can skip that one, thank you. Can't skip
Snake.
this one, weirdly. Oh no, you can, never mind. It just wouldn't let me for a second. Learning vocab helps with kanji? Yeah, pretty much. The approach that I've always taken is learning the vocab first and then getting the kanji for it later. That's what I've done pretty much the whole time. Because not everything uses kanji, but most things use kanji. Like most written material, or even like in terms of anime, games, shows, whatever the fuck you might be engaging with for immersion, that has like subtitles, it's almost always going to have kanji, and it's very rarely going to have furigana. So the kanji is important, but the kanji kind of comes with everything else. Like, you need to spend a little bit of time with kanji, but you never are going to be at a point in learning the language where it's like, all I need to do right now is cram kanji. Like, pretty much, it's one of those things where just along the way, like, you're going to learn some words, you're going to learn some kanji for those words that you learned, and then you're going to keep learning. And then you're going to learn more words. You could just cram kanji and learn the vocab through the kanji. I tried it. It's miserable. It's fucking miserable. I wouldn't. You know 1,000 characters by now? No. No, I do not. No. Does N3 require 1,000 kanji? That doesn't sound right. It might be. Because I guess, yeah, it might be. That sounds wild, though, because I don't think N3 is supposed to be that big of a jump in, like, study time compared to N4. Hold on. Let's see. I can look. There are some amazing resources out there for studying for the JLPT. Oh, here we go. The grammar list. Or sorry, the kanji list. N3 is 370 kanji, which is still more than I know. Which sounds insane to say out loud, but yeah. Are you an N5 or 4 yet? I haven't taken the JLPT, but my N5 like material has been great for a long time. N5 by far takes the least study time to reach. Like hitting N5 on the JLPT is not something that's going to take very long when you first start out. Or I mean, it'll take a bit, but it's not going to take as long as any of the other levels. I'm maybe N4, probably not quite N4, but maybe. I've been working towards N4 for a while, and honestly, I haven't really been focusing on the JLPT stuff for a bit.
All right, let's look at your gear.
I've kind of just been learning stuff through immersion.
We need to get a fit.
I probably should just go for N4 at this point. Anyway, I need 2 pictures. Does anyone in chat know where the ghost is on the tanker? Because I could look it up, but if someone knows... Look it up? Is it easier to look it up than to explain it? When is this game over? Never. What makes you think it would ever end? MGS2 Ghosts. Oh, okay. It's down in the lower levels. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh. Okay. He's doing both the boxers guy and the ghost in one go. This isn't Big Boss. We're not doing rank right now. I have 2 like miscellaneous achievements. Huh. Okay. I've seen it. I still don't know if I fully understand what triggered it, but like I think I get it. What is this then? Yeah, I have 2 like miscellaneous achievements to get on the tanker real quick. I just need to send Otacon a picture of a guy in his boxers and a picture of a ghost. Which the boxers can just generally spawn anywhere, but there is like one specific spot where I believe it will always spawn. And then the ghost is like an Easter egg. It's a hidden secret. I go up this way, right? Or is it the other side? It is the other side. Fuck. It's been a minute since we did the tanker. I should start focusing on JLPT again. I should just get myself to N4. So like solidly N4. Because even I don't know, N4 I feel like I'm gonna need to actually take the test, but the issue is the JLPT doesn't come up here very often. But we'll see you around, Jess. Would I buy any of the Ace Combat OSTs? I really don't collect music at all,
Snake.
but would you want to live in Japan when you've learned enough? Maybe. The thing that makes me think I might want to is, I've talked about it before, but because of the way that Japan's economy is, their income is considerably lower than the US. And USD converts really well when you go to Japan because of that. Where like the amount of money that you can make in an hour in the US at like your average job is about what you could make in like 2 to 2.5 hours in Japan doing like the same job. Which, for a lot of people, would be like, oh, okay, well, if you move to Japan, your income gets lowered as well, so it's not a big difference. But for someone like me, whose income comes in the form of USD from online businesses, I can still do the same thing in Japan. Like, I can live there, still have my primary job be, like, YouTube and stuff. Both this channel and others, right? And make USD income that then, like, just by living there, the same amount of money just goes so much farther in that economy, right? In terms of like rent, living expenses, just all the living expenses. Because their living expenses are lower because their wages are lower. Like basic economics, right? Or at least how it should be in economics. Not always how it is, but how it's supposed to work. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is if I moved there and just kept doing what I do, then yeah, I just, like, I can make the same amount of money that I do right now, but it goes like twice as far, if not more, just by being there. So that's where the genuine consideration has come in with like potentially moving there someday. Or at least even just for a little bit to see if I would want to stay there is probably more real. Like I might go there for a year or two, live there, and then be like, okay, do I see myself staying here or do I want to go back? Right? That's probably most likely what I would end up doing, which might sound crazy to some people, but like genuinely, I would just want to know. Because then at the very least, I don't have the like, maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't. Like I could just go, do it for a little bit, and then be like, okay, I don't want to live here. Move back. Or if I do want to live there, just stay there. I stayed at a hotel in Osaka for 25 days, and it was less than $400. Holy shit. When was this? Holy shit. 25 days was less than 400? Was it like a good hotel? Last year. Fuck me. Oh wait. I missed where I'm going. Osaka seems like a great area too. In general, Kansai seems like a great region. Like when I have kind of thought about it and considered it a little bit, I've considered Kansai a lot. It's not super expensive to live there. It's not the cheapest by any means, but it's not like expensive either. Like living in Tokyo, expensive. And also just so densely populated. Not my kind of
Snake.
city. Kansai is known for their food in particular, especially Osaka is known for food, but just Kansai in general is known to have amazing food, which is a plus, definitely. It's beautiful in Kansai. Like there's so much untouched nature down there, and then you've also got things like just really well kept temples and stuff. Like it genuinely, it's beautiful down there. That is a region that when I've thought about it, I've really thought about Kansai in particular. Next time Big Boss Run begins, next time, it's gonna be something. Anyway, I could sit here and yap about this, but it is about that time. So, I hope you guys enjoy. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this, we're doing all sorts of other stuff like Twitter. My brain just like skipped 5 steps. We're doing other stuff like Yakuza, Ace Combat, Resident Evil. It's all good stuff. Come back for any of it. We streaming on X? Fuck no. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, on the YouTube side, leave a like because algorithm, you know how it works. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube or Twitter, God damn it, now Twitter's like, I'm fixated on it. YouTube or Twitch to engage with the community. Check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands, whatever. Things like Twitter or Discord server. They're all there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of us back here next time. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.